My career goes back a long way. I'll never forget the beginning stages. I was 13 years old. It was in 1977, and I was on the set of WNYW TV Channel 5. It's actually Fox 5 now. I was on the set of the Jerry Lewis Labor Day Telethon. My family member was co-hosting the show from New York, and she invited me to come and, see what goes on behind the scene, kind of help out a little bit. When I got on that set and saw what was going on there, I knew immediately, internally, inside my heart, that, this was going to be my path. And I met some very interesting people at that time, Kool and the Gang, Yul Brynner, Liza Minnelli. I was a youngster. I was like all over the place in limousines having a real good time. And I knew that that was the life that I wanted. And watching them in the process of, of doing that show, producing that show up in the control room and all the things that they were doing, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's on your television set. It was just amazing to me. And that was the beginning. And from then on, I would do little things, do shows, try to stay out in front of the camera. I was always the in front of the camera type of person in those days. And I started singing for a while. I was traveling and singing a little bit, and got with some bands, and did some shows, having a real good time. But when I first started to really take it serious, like go professional with it, I believe it was in like the early 80s. No, probably late 80s, 87, 88, when I did my first show. It was called It's Music. Oh, man, those were the days. I had this tall hairdo. Remember the Kid and Play hairdo? I had the Kid and Play type of hairdo in those days, and I was doing this show called It's Music, and wow, those were really the days. And we did some wonderful shows at that time. I was interviewing a lot of artists at that time. I was like really just getting my feet wet, and and I enjoyed doing that show. I also did, following that, a couple of years later, I had a very successful run with a show called the Sura Khan Report. And I would do some more interviewing politicians, interviewing recording industry figures, artists, executives, and going out to various functions, giving the community an opportunity to express their views and so on and so forth. So the Sura Khan Report was really one of my most memorable and proud moments in television. I really enjoyed doing that show. It's not over yet. This is the beginning.